Weeks. This I more than recommend we take notes on, because it'll be helpful as to the order of and who has what tasks involved when you're setting up a large show. And this is pretty much for the show on the 27th of March. What we have is, typically on a sound crew, there's 3 technicians. There's the front of house technician, FOH, yeah, go ahead. Monitor technician and stage technician. And then in addition to that, we have stage hands. They could be, in some cities it's required that the stage hands are union. And in fact, at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I'm pretty sure it is a union hall. We are in red, stage hands are in yellow, and I'll follow through in the next couple slides. Stage hands are also to assist with lifting and stacking. If you have PA system speakers, sometimes we stack them up quite high. They're also in charge of running some cables, long length cables or heavy cables. They should definitely run. Short little runs between your mixer and your racks, you should handle that. They're also in charge of storing empty cases. So after you take the mixing board lid off, it has to go somewhere. You just can't leave it in the middle of the floor. You don't think about that, but that's, little things that have to happen. So the order of setup, you have the initial setup where everybody works together, and then I'll break it down into what the front of house guy does, the monitor guy, and the stage guy. And again, I just told you that I broke it into red is what the technician should do, or I actually say must do, and yellow will indicate what the stage hands should assist you with. And so this is, don't worry, you'll all get it, it all repeats itself. The initial setup starts off with the technicians, 1 or 2 of them, I kind of subcategorized it again as the front of house guy or the monitor guy, determining where the equipment is to be placed. You need to determine where the monitor board's going to go. Is it going to go on stage left or stage right? And just for the sake of conversation, stage designations are when you're on the physical stage facing the audience. Stage left is your left side, stage right is your right side. So if anybody says stage left, sometimes you have to turn around and face the audience and go, okay, that's this side. Stage left is over here. Upstage is the back of the stage. Downstage is the front of the stage. Anybody that's done any theater work knows that. But it comes from the old days of theater where the back of the stage is raked up. It's physically higher so the audience can see it. And if you think about it in music, the drum riser is up, or upstage, or in the back most of the time. And then the downstage is the front. After you determine where stuff's going, or hopefully 1 or 2 of the guys is determining where things are going while the stage guy is assisting the unloading of the truck. Somebody needs to find where the AC mains are, or where the circuit box is, or where we're actually going to get the power from. And it could be, front of house or monitor guy. Typically, on most of the tours I've been, the monitor guy would do that. Next, you want to direct the gear to the proper positions, because you could have as many as a dozen stage hands on a bigger show. So you could have gear coming at you, a piece of gear almost every 5 seconds. And if this stuff gets piled up and gets put in the wrong spot or isn't directed into proper piles, it's just a mess. So you need to direct the gear to the proper locations. Most boxes should have FOH for front of house, stage or stage left or right, depending on where you typically or normally put the monitor system. At the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's stage left for the monitor system. And then, so you physically write on the box. If it's microphone cables, you go stage left, on stage, or stage left off stage. So just so you can help direct. And if the guy who's supposed to help direct is doing something else, stage hands can kind of read sometimes and then push it into the proper place.